Boo boo boo. Yo yo yo, everybody! We're gonna animate some text today. So to do that, let's hit Flash File Action Script 2. Let's go to the Modify menu because we're gonna change some things up. Modify document. Name this animated text. For the dimensions, let's change that to 800 pixels in width and 150 pixels in height with a frame rate of 24. And background color can remain white. Rule units as pixels and click OK. And as you can see, we just went ahead and changed it to this long narrow thing. All right, now we're going to do the text tool, which is this T right here. And let's set the font to 100 point. And we'll set this over here to... Okay, text tool, we're going to change the font to impact. And let's change that over here, go up to the eyes. These are all the built-in fonts that we have on the property inspector. Go to impact, and let's see here what else we want to do. Set the color to black. Right now mine is a chrome gradient, so we'll just set that to black. And then, okay, we're going to use all caps. So I'm going to click right here in the center. Let's see, double check. Yeah, I'm going to click right there in the center. And I'm going to write text in motion in all capital letters. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to right click and choose a convert to symbol, or you can press F8 on your keyboard. That brings up this this window. Have it on center for the registration, set to graphic, and we'll just call it motion text. Doesn't have to be capitalized anymore. Click enter, press enter. Now what we got to do is we need to go ahead and align it. So we'll bring up our window menu over here and choose align. And right here we'll click to stage and we'll set center, and then we will center it here vertically. So this one's horizontal, that's vertical. So we're good to go. Next, we're going to make this thing super duper cool. So what we need to do is on frame number 1, we're going to take this guy, and first we're going to go to frame number 6 and select a key. We're going to change it to a keyframe. So let's see here. Change my timeline large so I can see it better. Frame 6, right click, do a keyframe. Click anywhere between frames 1 and 6 to activate this first instance. We're going to take this guy and we're going to move it off stage to the left. So to make it easier for me, I'm just going to hold the shift key down and use the right arrow, or left arrow, excuse me. I'm just scoot that over. Or I could just click like this and use the shift key and just drag it over like that. Off stage. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So I'll shift and then enter the left arrow. It takes off stage. Let me zoom out just slightly. Control minus. All right, so on frame 1, it starts over there. Frame 6, it ends up in the center. I'm going to do a motion tween right here. So this is what happens. Press enter. Boom. There it goes. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to frames 30, 36, 42, 48, and 54. All right, so I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. I'll put that on medium. So next one's right click on frame 30, keyframe, 36, another keyframe, 42, another keyframe, and last but not least, 48 and then 54. So 48, keyframe, and 54, keyframe. So that's the sequence we're going to go. So what happens, it's going to zoom out, it's going to stay put, and then on frame 36, or no, let's see here. Okay, free transform. Click on frame number 36. All right, that's right there. We're going to use the free transform button, which is this one right here. If you don't see that, it looks like this, free transform. And what we're going to do is click it, and we're going to shrink this thing like so. Okay. And then on 42, what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze it this way. And then on 46, we are going to make it larger so that way it goes off the screen like that. See how it goes over the stage? And then on 54, we're going to scoot that over to the stage right. Let's check it out. What we'll do is I'm just going to hold the shift key down, use the right arrow, move that over to the edge. And then between frames 35 through, what is that, 54. So what I'll do is I'm just going to go ahead and between 30 and 54, I'm just going to highlight these frames. I'm going to right click and choose a motion tween. Then I'll come all the way here to the beginning so you can see exactly how it looks. You ready for it? Go to Control and Test Movie and see what happens. Ready? 3, 2, 1, enter. Comes in, goes small. Whoa, check that out. Then freaks out. So what it does is it stays still long enough for you to read it. Then it goes, it's not. Now, what I don't think I like on this one is, see how it gets big? I don't like the way that it just goes off to the side like that. So what I'm going to do is about right here, I'll insert another keyframe. But what I'm going to do is, 52. I'm going to remove this tween right here and remove that one. Actually, let me do this. Bear with me. I'm going to remove that keyframe by clearing it. Okay, so right here, I'll put another one right there. And I'll change it one more time. Do another motion tween. Rewind it and see how it looks. Much better. Okay. Now, I encourage you to experiment with all this other stuff, but as usual, go to Save As. Make sure you save it. This one is called the motion tween, or is it text in motion? I forget. Animate the text. So what we'll do is we'll just call this motion text. So that's CH. For me, CH04. You guys can just call it motion text or animated text. Got it. And as always, go to Window and Test Movie, and you'll be able to see everything. Stay tuned for the next one.